Hey folks, it's 21 Maxwell here, and welcome to episode 32 of the TEW2013 Let's Play of the WWE 2009 mod. We're now in 2010 and on our go home Raw as we head to the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Now today's show has two pre-show segments, it also has 10 segments, and this is going to book in not only just the Elimination Chamber main event, but also the main event for Wrestlemania. And we'll also look at some other matches that have been booked in for the card as well of course building up some storylines, some tension and some heat along the way. The show that's been booked, the arena that's been booked for this show is the Allstate Arena, which holds 18,197 and that's in Rosemont, Illinois. So that's had superstars in it already. I'm just going to quickly save this. Superstars was okay, nothing great, it was just again building up Wade Barrett. We had Kevin Steen defeat Jamie Noble, we had Wade Barrett defeat John Morrison, and just to get some heat back on the storyline, we had Shelton attack Wade Barrett in the post-match angle. That's pretty much it. But as I say, here is Monday Night Raw, so we'll talk over a few things, we'll talk over what's coming up for Elimination Chamber as well, as the show goes on. So yeah, enjoy. So in our first pre-show match, in front of a sold-out house, was an extremely short match which saw the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, defeat the Usos, who were making their debuts on the dark match, when Alex Shelley defeated Jimmy Uso in 451 with a sliced bread number 2. Both teams showed excellent chemistry. Alex Shelley came out of the match looking good, and this delivered a C62 rating, which is not too bad considering the Usos' overness at this moment in time. Jimmy Uso is improving his performance skills. Negatives here were just basically the Usos not going all out and everybody holding back, but again, that's a decent start and hopefully one we can build on with the Usos. In our second pre-show match, an extremely short match, Sheamus defeated Santino in 359 with a Celtic Cross. This was also C62, no skill improvements there, negatives again just for holding back and Santino's low momentum, plus the length of the match, but it was just a quick squash match to allow Sheamus to get the victory. We start Raw with Michael Cole, and he says, "Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to Monday Night Raw. I'm Michael Cole and joining me is Jerry the King Lawler, and we're starting Raw off with a bang. The Royal Rumble winner Triple H is already in the ring and he's ready for our opening contest. That drew a B75 rating. Just a negative here, Triple H's morale and the segment being short. Our opening contest and about to feature great action and a good crowd. Triple H defeated Jack Swagger in 921 by pinfall with the pedigree, a B-76, it's okay for an opener. No worker improvements, no road agent reports. Negatives here, just both guys holding back and the length of the match. Again, it was just to give Triple H a victory for the pay-per-view. After the match, Michaels comes down to try and cheap shot Triple H, but Hunter gets the upper hand and they brawl in the ring and then up the ramp to the back. In the back, they are finally held apart by security, while Austin tells Triple H enough is enough. Get off the premises and we'll see you at Elimination Chamber. Well, HBK scampers away before Austin can speak to him, so Triple H has been escorted from the premises, but Shawn Michaels has made the getaway. Triple H looks raging before he heads off to a limo in his wrestling gear. It's the kind of thing you'd see in the WWE, they'd go in the wrestling gear and they'd have no bags with them, which is why I put the little note saying, I hope it's not cold outside, because that's what you can see the WWE doing. An A95 segment, and that continues the title storyline. Delighted with that. Next we head backstage again, where we see Paul Heyman with his client Wade Barrett. Barrett's tag team partner for this evening walks up to them, and he goes to speak, but Heyman stops him. "Mr. Mazanian, I hope you're not wasting me and Mr. Barrett's time this evening, and hopefully you can put up your end of the bargain in this match against Kofi Kingston and Booker T this evening. I wouldn't want you disappointing us now." Miz goes to reply with, he's got to say really, but he gets interrupted. Heyman says, "We know you like to talk. Do us both a favour, just do it in the ring. And if you don't, this man and the rest of the Nexus will make sure you don't make it to next month's WrestleMania." So Miz and Barrett are teaming up this evening to take on Booker T and Kofi, and as a warning from Heyman and Barrett that if Miz doesn't get the job done, we may see the end of him. So there's a B minus 74 there. Only negative is falling flat after a great previous segment, but apart from that, very good. And then about the feature, great action and a good crowd. We got a good rating for this, for a change from Booker T in it. Booker T and Kofi Kingston defeated Wade Barrett and The Miz in 13-11 when Kofi Kingston defeated The Miz by pinfall with a Trouble in Paradise. B minus 73, very happy with that. The US storyline advances. The usual things with Heyman and Wade Barrett. No skill improvements. Negatives there, most guys holding back, plus the length of the match, but I wasn't going to make this a main event like match this early in the show, but of course what's still to come. An extremely short match, Cody Rhodes defeated Jamie Noble in 5:29 with the Crossroads. This was a B minus 73. Nothing to report here, just really a match to get Cody Rhodes a victory. And about the feature, great action and a good crowd. Randy Orton defeated Evan Bourne in 8:53 by pinfall with an RKO. A B80 again. We've actually no plans at the moment for Orton until Mania, so a match just to give him a victory and keep him relevant. Could have been even better, but again, great B80 rating. Worrying about this burnt out crowd though, that could be a concern. Our main event, and about the feature, great action and great heat from the audience. Kane defeated John Cena in 13:54 by pinfall with a chokeslam following interference from Shawn Michaels. So Kane's getting involved in this, that gave a B78. The WWE title storyline has advanced, so Shawn has come back and attacked Cena in the main event, costing him the victory. Kane is improving his performance skills. A lot of negatives there though, which is worrying. After HBK runs to the ramp and Kane leaves the ring with Cena all alone, Steve Austin then appears on the ramp. Austin says, "I'm getting sick and tired of you sons of bitches ruining all of my main events." So tonight I announced the main event for the Elimination Chamber and for Wrestlemania. At the Chamber, Kane, you will team up with Shawn Michaels to take on the team of John Cena and the Rumble winner Triple H. So going with the idea of how they booked it when they done Batista and Undertaker against John Cena and Shawn Michaels years and years ago, we're going with that theme here with a tag match main event of Chamber. And then at WrestleMania, it will be Shawn Michaels defending the title against Triple H, and because of the circumstances of his rematch, John Cena will be in as well. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. So we've got a main event for the Chamber, HBK and Kane against John Cena and Triple H, and our main event at WrestleMania, the rematch from Survivor Series, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, John Cena for the the WWE Championship. There's a B plus 84 rating. And I finished the show. Oh, it's the Cena promo that should have been in earlier on. So that should be in before his match. But he was just saying, "Tonight I'm in a strange position. I'm here to show our general manager Steve Austin that I deserve to be back in the title picture and get another opportunity to bring the WWE Championship back to the C Nation. I'm up against Kane, an animal, a monster, a demon. A very dangerous opponent, but I've beaten him before and I'll beat him again. And with everything that is on the line, I will make sure that I am the last man standing and prove to Steve Austin that the champ is here." So an A93, but again a promo that should have been before his match. I just kind of got pretty much my segments mixed up there. But it happens, and you get the gist of the idea anyway, what I was looking to do. The show is a B83, it increased their popularity in 15 regions. So that's ideal, I'm happy with that. I say whether it would have benefited it anymore if the Kane promo or the Cena promo on came as a 4. Kane Cena would have been ideal, but you know, it's strange because most shows when you book them, you're booking like 7 angles to get them to the main event, or to get you the pay-per-view. With the way the brand split is, you're booking 3 from Raw, 3 from SmackDown, and then you maybe have 1 from NXT, so it's a little bit different, and so some of the show is a bit filler. But we'll carry on to the home screen, we'll have a look and see what kind of ratings we got, and of course look through the card. For Elimination Chamber, we get a B74, B minus 74, AJ Styles v Matt Morgan main event. So, what's our decision? Just renewing Steven Regal's contract, that's cool. Do that, that's ideal. Emails. Killing Cross contract's up for renewal. Wang Yang's unhappy. Khali's unhappy. No interest in any push for either of them. We'll just look at the main ones. Sky Sports was a 0.75. The score went up to 2.37. Canal 5 went up to 2.50. J Sports Plus went up by 0.01. Televisa went up, and most importantly, the USA Network went up to 7.12. So all positives there. On the ratings side of things, again, size doesn't really matter. I really don't want to go global because then that's just too many storylines. Are anywhere near global? We quickly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to get 2 more regions up to 77. Maybe then we need to work on getting up the Maritimes or the Prairies. I'm really looking at the UK, but that's not really a concern. You know, it's just really having fun with this saving and booking some storylines. So, if I'm at pre-book, I will show you the cards so far that is guaranteed to be happening. I can confirm Booker T will face Wade Barrett in a champion versus champion match with no titles on the line. Just basically revenge for the Nexus taking out Booker T. We then of course have our tag match that was booked in, Triple H and John Cena versus Shawn Michaels and Kane. And of course we have the Elimination Chamber match itself for the World Heavyweight title. The Undertaker versus Jeff Hardy versus Batista versus Chris Jericho versus CM Punk versus The Big Show. Other matches that so far I should be looking at coming in would probably be Kofi against The Miz. I might add that in. And we're probably looking at Crime Time defending their tag team championships in some sort of capacity. But yeah, that's it for this episode, guys. I say hopefully it gives you a clearer indication where we're going towards with not just the Elimination Chamber, but also WrestleMania. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. If you've got any comments, please leave them in the comments section below as always. And any questions or whatever, I'll be happy to reply back to them. And until next time, this is 21 Maxwell. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you real soon. Bye bye.